Welcome to episode 8 of From Fitness Model to Pregnant, and we are 30 weeks. What? Check it out. She big. Told you last time, this is gone. Oh, no, let's cover that up. But is a big belly. This episode goes through the usuals: training, nutrition, and then into some other stuff like what this has done to me and my personality. To put it bluntly, I have the personality of a wet dishcloth. I'll go into training first. It's just been by feel. My energy levels the last 2 to 3 weeks have been pretty dismal. I'll still go do my session because I really want to keep my habit. Training has been something I've been very consistent with for the past 10 to 15 years, 4 to 5 times a week. It makes me feel good. And if I'm stressed or feeling down, I'll go in and train. Guarantee I leave that gym and I feel good. So it's not just about growing muscles or being fit or being strong. It's also a really big well-being aspect for me and gives me a good break in the day from my job. Nutrition's been sort of the same since day one. I'm not tracking anything in MyFitnessPal and I'm not following a food plan. However, I am a sports nutritionist. I have been working with people with food for 10 or so years. I do know this stuff pretty well. I'm just doing what I've always done. My habits with eating have stayed the same. The one thing that has changed in the last month is the insatiable cravings for things like chocolate and cookies. I want to douse my face in chocolate and bury my head in a fucking cake made of cookies. Like, I just want that satisfaction. This reminds me of comp prep. The depleted feeling where I'm just lethargic, and then the cravings because I'm not even eating enough. In this case, I am eating enough. I'm eating anywhere between 23 and 2,800 calories. And that's based purely off hunger. So I'll be craving the sugary stuff and I've eaten a 700 calorie meal 20 minutes ago. The biggest thing I have noticed is the effect this has all had on my personality in the last 2 weeks. Giving the energy to people to show up, to be a nice person, to laugh at people's jokes I don't understand, to be an engaging, interesting person, which I feel like I usually am, it is so draining. A really good example is I'll be with my family and like their nieces and nephews, and they'll be like, come on Tammy, let's play. And usually I'm like, yeah, let's go do some stuff. Let's go on the swings and whatever. And now I'm like, yay, here, let me push you on the swing. Please don't ask me to do anything else, please. I just can't. Like, I struggle to be an interesting person. I struggle to be me. Oh my gosh, when I leave these situations, whatever it is, I'm so disappointed in myself that I couldn't show up. I feel a bit defeated by that. And you combine that with, I spoke last time, a bit of an identity thing, the body changes, not being able to dress the way I usually dress, do the things that I love doing. Combine all of that together now with not being able to show up in a social setting and be myself. You feel stripped. I have the personality of a brown paper bag. And I do try not to beat myself up about it. And I do hope that people go, oh, she's pregnant, don't worry about her. Because that's legit. I mean, being tired is a real part of all of this. Now, I've mentioned this a lot, but my bladder has shrunk again. Like, I can't even believe it. My sleep at night is just rubbish. And this would be a contributor to the fatigue. I'm waking up 4, sometimes 5 times a night to go to the bathroom. We can't go anywhere or do anything without me needing a toilet break every 30 to 60 minutes. It is actually driving me crazy. And then the thing in addition is I'm so thirsty. During the day, I'll drink 2 to 3 liters of water. And that's fine. It just so happens that when I'm sleeping and then I wake up, I'm like parched, or I start coughing because I'm so thirsty. And then so I drink some more water and I'm talking 2 mouthfuls. But then the repercussion is in 2 hours, I need to get up and go to the toilet again. And then I'm thirsty again. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So sleep's a bit hit and miss. Now, I did mention way back that I want to get involved in hypnobirthing. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just trusting that your body has the mechanics, the physiological ability to give birth as naturally as possible without any intervention. Having faith that you can do that. You know, when you've got that faith and that confidence, it removes a lot of the fear. When you remove fear, you remove adrenaline, or you reduce adrenaline. And when you're pregnant, your body is releasing oxytocin. Now, these two hormones cannot exist at the same time. So if you come in freaking the hell out, screaming, causing a scene, whatever that they show you on TV, your adrenaline is like here. Meanwhile, your body is trying to produce or release oxytocin. And when you've got this adrenaline here, they just don't work together. So if you can reduce that, you have more ability to produce the oxytocin, which then allows, it's a feel-good hormone. Okay, you can be in a more calm state. Like, yes, it's still gonna hurt. Yes, it's not gonna be the best time of your life pushing, but it will be a better experience if you can manage those feelings better coming into that situation. The other thing is just learning the physiological functions of the body. So learning that in itself has just given me a better understanding of what the body's doing. Here's a little example. When I get physio massage, remedial massage, it hurts. It hurts a lot. But I have faith knowing and comfort knowing this isn't physically harming me. This is a method to help me get better. And it's the same thing with giving birth for me. When I understand what is actually happening, like those contractions, they might be like feeling like they're tearing my body to pieces, but just like that massage, okay, this pain is actually not hurting me. This isn't a bad situation. I'm not in danger. This is just part of a process of something that is like truly amazing that is happening. And that gives you comfort and the ability to mentally deal with it so much better. That's it from me for this episode. I will see you in a couple of weeks where I'll be somewhere around that 33, 34 week mark. Whew. I mean, seriously, how much more stretch can this give? Anyway, as always, thanks for watching.